Whom do you think you are? How can you speak that way to me? How can you speak that way to me? Whom do you think you are? That is the man asking her wife. Whom do you think you are? How can you speak to me? Now you are saying I'm broke and you have the guts to speak to me like that? Me, I was a millionaire. I was a big Joe in town. I used to buy wine, everything expensive, 1.5 million naira. And you have the guts to speak to me like that one? And you have the guts to speak to me like that one? Hey, my people, I'm going to tell you that this series we have just started in hot slaps. In hot slaps, a man slapping his wife because the wife is talking badly to the man because the man has become broke. But when he was rich, he was not talking to him like this. Then the guy was like, whom do you think you are to speak to me like that way? I was a big millionaire in town. Everyone used to know. A big Joe. I used to spend money in the bar. I used to buy wines for 1.5 million naira. And you speak to me that way. How much do you have? That is the man asking the lady. And we are on the series called When Marriage Becomes a Nightmare, and we have just started, and here we are going to do reviews and reactions, but full episode you find it on Mr. Aria channel. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, put a bell. Whenever I put a video, you'll be the first to get notification. And then the guy slapped the woman. Because the woman told him that if you haven't learned your mistakes for 40 years, and then you are a big fool. That is a woman abusing the man, that you are a big fool. Now, we are going to learn something from this man. You know, sometimes when we have money, we just use it bad. We just spend it without knowing what will happen tomorrow. So if you have money, don't just spend it somehow, in the things which are not even going to bring the profits. Now this guy, the way he was talking, when he was rich, he used to just spend. You know, those people you are going to spend your money with in the bar, they won't remember you once you get broke. Trust me. Everyone is going to praise you when you have money. Once you get broke, once you don't have anything, those people you used to buy wine, you used to buy drinks, they won't remember you and they can never help you at all. So if you have your money, trust me, just use it just invest them in good things. Don't just go to the bar and you just tell everyone that let everyone give you a drink. It is on my bill, and you buy expensive drinks. You never know what will happen tomorrow. So especially men, you have to learn from your mistakes. This man didn't learn from his mistakes. He used to have money, but he couldn't hear anyone telling him that you don't have to spend the money this way. Now when he was beating the wife, then the daughter came inside. Guess what happened? Guess what the daughter did to the father? The daughter hit the father on the head, and then the father fall onto the bed. Then the daughter was like, if you dare do that to my mother, if you dare do that to my mother, if you ever beat my mother, if you ever ever slap my mother again, you don't know what I will do to you. Even I will forget that your blood flows into my body. I will forget that. That is the daughter speaking to the father. But and then he said, if you ever do that, you don't know what I will do to you. I don't know what I will do to you. Then the daughter started abusing the father. But that is very long. Even though the father did bad to slap the woman, but there are sometimes the woman, we talk bad to our men. Then we make them pissed off, and then sometimes they slap to us. We sometimes say that, what will you do to me? Then the guy says, okay, you think I can't do anything to you? Then if he slaps you and you start crying, then that is the daughter was telling the father that if you dare do that to my mother, because I'm tired of your quarreling. Every time you are quarreling, what I'm going to tell you is this daughter doesn't have any respect at all. You have to respect your father. You have to respect your mother. No need to talk to your father like that. That is one of the sign of the things this woman didn't raise her daughter well, because you can't talk to your father in that way, and you can't come and hit your father. You should have come inside and tell dad, what you are doing is not right. You are not supposed to beat my mother. If she has done something wrong, sit down and you talk with her, but beating her, dad, it is not right. And at school they tell us that you are not supposed to beat a woman. That is a girl who is raised well. But once you start speaking to your father like that and you hit him on the head, that is not good at all. We are on the story called When Marriage Become a Nightmare. And we are on our first episode, and here we do reviews and recaps. Tell me where you're watching from. I will send greetings to you in my next video. I send greetings to people from Gabon. I send greetings to Jonathan Makawa from Malawi. I send greetings to Rose from Jamaica. I send greetings to Zulaika from Iraq. I send greetings to you, Pastor Anna from Sierra Leone, people from Jamaica, people from UK, people from USA, people from Guyana, people from Zealand, Kayara Emmanuel from Zambia. I send greetings to you, people from Bahamas and people from Natural Highlands of the Caribbean, Dominic. I send greetings to you. I send greetings to people from Nigeria, people from Ghana, people from Trinidad. I send greetings to you, people from Canada, people from Florida, Tonya from Apovira. I send greetings to you guys. Thanks for the amazing support. I really do appreciate. William from Bahamas. I send greetings to you, people from Connecticut, USA. Irene from USA. Guys, you are really amazing. And if we go back to the Big Joe, by the way, I haven't learned his name, but let me call him Big Joe, because he said that I was a Big Joe in town. I used to spend a lot of money. Then he came while he was putting on his night. He came to the kitchen and he found food. I found leftover food on the kitchen. The woman did not put it in the fridge. Then he started calling, Clara, come, Clara, come. Then the Clara was like, why are you calling me like that? Why are you calling me like that? Then when she came, then the guy was like, what is this? What is this I'm saying? Then the woman was like, that is leftover. That is food. Then the guy was like, what did I tell you? What did I tell you with this food? Tell me, what did I tell you? Once you start seeing the man speaking that way, once the man starts saying that you have to put the food in the fridge, to put over the leftover in the fridge, just know that your man is not financially okay. Your man is having financial problems. And then the woman was like, that is leftover food. That is leftover food, and you know that here we don't eat leftovers food, and that is what you taught us, that we are not supposed to eat leftovers. We are not supposed to eat leftover food. Once I told you that we should keep this food, and you were like, my daughter can never eat the leftover food, and now you are telling me to eat leftovers food. We cannot eat that. But remember, a man can tell you that you are not supposed to do this, you are not to eat leftover food, what, but you remember that time changes. Time can change. Once that person told you that you are not supposed to eat leftover food, and then he comes to you and tell you that, babe, my financial status is not okay, I have financial problems, you have to reduce the way you are using things, you have to keep the leftovers food. So that the next day we shall start with that. Not even cook small, the other one you cook it the next day. It is good because that man is the one who knows what is happening to him. For you, you might not know what is happening to his financial, and then you can't understand what the guy is telling you. But once that man was the one who is telling you that not to eat leftovers food, and now he's telling you that, babe, or my wife, you should start keeping the leftover food, and we start from that food tomorrow. Trust me, he has the reasons why he's telling you that. He has the reasons why he's telling you to keep the leftover food. So you shouldn't be quarreling because of that. Understand him. Or tell him, okay, babe, tomorrow I will do that. Tomorrow I will put a little, then the other food I put it in the fridge, or I leave it in the pan. No problem. I'm sorry. Then you apologize. But the woman doesn't have any respect to the man. And I'm going to tell you that once a man gets broke, most of the times the women change. Once a man gets broke, most of the women, they start disrespecting their women or their men, which is not right at all. You shouldn't disrespect your man because now he's poor. Now he's broke. You never know what might happen tomorrow. He might get money again. How will you face him to the face when you are treating badly to him? So women, we should bear with the consequences. We should bear with the situation which we are in right now. If we are living a good condition and now our financial status is not okay, bear with that. Don't be like we are rich and we are still rich. Now the guy has financial problem. Understand that. But if you don't understand that, trust me, who will trust your man? Who will? You should, ladies, have some morals. You should have some manners. Don't mistreat your husband because they are broke. They don't have any money. You have to still respect him. If he tells you that, babe, you should keep the leftovers, you shouldn't waste food. It is not right. He was the one who used to tell you that you are not supposed to eat leftovers. That means he has a reasons why he's telling you that you should keep the leftovers. We are on the series called When Marriage Becomes a Nightmare, found on Mr. Area channel. And here we do reviews and recaps. Tell me where you are watching from. I will send greetings to you in my next video, and I send greetings to people from USA, people from Nigeria, people from Ghana, people from Jamaica, people from Florida, people from Oman, people from Uganda, people from St. Thomas, USA, people from Zambia, people from Zimbabwe, people from Sierra Leone, people from Guyana. I send greetings to you. People from Nairobi, people from Bahamas. I send greetings to you guys. You are really amazing. Sharon from Uganda, Pastor Anna from Sierra Leone, I send greetings to you all. Tonya from Apovira, I send greetings to you. Thanks guys for the amazing support, and I really do appreciate. And if we go back to the man, Big Joe was like, from today onwards, my daughter is no longer going to that expensive school which pays 1 million naira. From today onwards, she is going to a cheaper school which pays 50,000 naira. The woman was like, "What? What are you trying to say? Hey, what are you trying to say? My daughter to go in a cheap school? No, it can't be. It can't be." I said my daughter can never go to a cheap school. My daughter has to go to the school which pays 1 million naira. Then the guy was like, has a money in the house. I said that my daughter is no longer going to the school which pays 1 million naira. She is going to the school which pays 50,000 naira. Then the woman was like, no, it can never happen. And the daughter was like, I can never go to that school. Then the man started giving his submission that, I pay that 1 million naira to go for my daughter. But did you know that those schools, they perform very badly, and these cheaper schools, they perform very well. They perform very well, and that is why I told you that my daughter is going to a cheaper school for the 15 naira. That is the school my daughter is going to go on. Then the woman was like, no, that thing can never happen. I can never allow my daughter to go to that school. Now, if for you, a woman, you want your daughter to go to that school for 1 million naira, if your man can't afford that million naira, where will the money come from? Do you have the money which is going to pay 1 million naira? Bear the situation. If your guy used to pay the school fees for 1 million naira, and then now he can't afford it to pay the money, so why do you quarrel with him? We some ladies, we don't know the situation what our men go through to get money. We don't know that. For us, we just embarrass them. Once they get broke, we don't understand even the situation. But your man has told you, our daughter is going to the school which is going to pay 50 million naira. 50 naira. That is the school my daughter is going. That means he has the reasons. For him, he might not come and tell you that I can't afford that money. But you as a big woman or a woman, for you can know the reasons why even your man is changing your daughter. Even the guy may need to for your daughter to know how the world moves. But for you, only expensive life. But we have to teach our kids in every situation how they can handle, because for you might be rich now, but you never know what will happen to your daughter. Your daughter can marry someone who is poor. Your daughter can marry someone who doesn't have even the food to eat. But how will she handle the situation? Yet for you, a woman, did not do your work as a mother to teach your daughter morals. So women, we should learn, and we should know the situation our men go through, because I can tell you that I can know when my man is having money and when he doesn't have. I can know when my man is broke. Now you have to listen to your man. If he has told you that the daughter is not going to that school again, why do you quarrel? Why do you say all those words? Just to know that he has the reasons why he's telling you that. And I'm going to tell you that in those most expensive schools, their standard is low, and their performance are not good. Most of the times, even they just buy exams, they just cheat. Those girls, those boys, they just bring the results, yet the teachers are the one who gave them answers. For you will not know. But these cheap schools, trust me, those kids from cheap schools, they use their brain. No one can give them answers, but those are expensive schools, they give them answers. Someone finished to study, but even she cannot go and get that work she studied too. She studied or he studied, because he didn't have that knowledge. They were giving them answers. Someone was bringing a report which has good results, and once you sit down and you tell your daughter, can you please do for me that paper? Trust me, that daughter of yours or son can never do a paper to himself or to herself. But once they bring for you a report, for you might say, tick, 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 everything was okay. She got good results. He got good results. But once you tell him, sit on that paper when you were there, he can never get anything. So you have to learn, you have to show your daughter every situation, you have to show your son every situation. Once you are broke, how do you go through that situation? Once things change, you have to also change. That is what I can tell you. A guy can afford to pay a school for 50 million, then why are you quarreling? If for you have money, just take your daughter to the expensive school you want, which can pay 1 million naira. So ladies, try to change your manners, otherwise you will lose your marriage. And we are on the series called when marriage becomes a nightmare, found on Mr. Aria channel. And here we do reviews and recaps. Thank you guys for amazing support, and I really do appreciate